I've always been curious. How did you convince Bookwalker, a Japanese company, to start working with like Western YouTubers? Because I remember I want to know
how that worked.
The
Joey
first
was
time,
the first one
yeah,
we
Joey
worked
was the
with.
first one, but I think Bookwalker was the first Japanese company that ever contacted me. I think still now one of the only ones that have like ever gone out and contacted us.
Yeah, without Bookwalker.
Yeah. And that was your idea, right?
Yeah.
So how did you convince them to do that?
I mean, before, I guess using YouTubers,
Using YouTubers.
Before
we milked them dry.
That's a bad way to say it. Jeez. I'm sorry. Before collaborating
There
with
we go.
YouTubers.
Get those buzzwords in, Maylene.
Yeah, because I was doing marketing for them, and I guess I still was. I'm not in Bookwalker now. But I've tried so many things. I've done like SNS ads or collaborations with cosplayers or fan artists.
Right.
Okay.
And I worked with anime clubs and
clubs?
Yeah, I worked with anime clubs.
Wow.
Because they had movie nights, or they want to have, I don't know, manga
so you
reading
sponsor
circles.
the movie nights?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
You paid them?
We gave them like free books to say, maybe you guys should read it, because the idea was they're going to be the ambassador of their community.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you give them like free manga, they'll check it out and then they'll give it to their friends.
Yeah,
and,
Yeah.
If only there was some way to just reach a ton of people really easily, like the internet or something.
I actually
Crazy,
didn't.
I mean.
Yeah, so I was like googling around, like what's bigger than an anime club? What's bigger than a cosplayer?
We gotta think bigger.
Giga brain mode. This was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah,
I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago now.
So I didn't even know that anime YouTube was a thing. I knew like anime music videos.
Very illegal stuff,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
In their eyes.
I've made anime music videos, but anyway.
Fired from Bookwalker.
No, but yeah, so I just knew about that type of like anime YouTube. But then I was a big follower of a lot of like Japanese vloggers, or not Japanese vloggers, Japan vloggers, like foreigners.
J-vloggers.
Yeah, J-vloggers. And then Joey appeared in one of the videos of the person that I was watching, and I was like, this person's called Anime Man? does Anime Man? This could.
That's some Giga Brain marketing right there.
So,
Wait,
like,
so you didn't even know he was an anime YouTuber?
No,
If he wasn't called the Anime Man, you wouldn't have like looked
Giga
into
Brain
it.
branding right there.
I think you weren't even talking about anime.
If I wasn't a J vlogger,
I think it was like Sharla's video. Sharla in Japan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I'm collabing with J vloggers, I'm not going to talk about, like, I can talk about other things
Sorry.
as well. Yeah, I don't think I was talking about anime at that point. Right?
I don't remember. I think you were like mixing drinks in a royal host.
Oh, yeah, some
Maybe.
stupid thing.
I don't
like
know.
that.
But
Anyway.
yeah, I not Googled you. I just clicked your videos and then I just started watching and I was like, what? There's people that review anime? Why would anyone want to watch that?
Why would anyone want to watch
I hate reading. Yeah, I hate reading people's comments. Like, for example, Crunchyroll videos on the bottom of the episodes.
comments, yeah.
I hate reading those.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
Because, you know, they might not like the same character or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want people to say they don't like what I like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
That's
think
some
I
garbage
watched,
opinion.
Like, dubs are better than subs or something. And I was like, I don't agree, but let's see if he likes manga. And then I emailed, and I was like, oh.
Not gonna lie, the first time I got your email, and it said like from like, you know, it was like
Kadokawa.
Yeah, Kadokawa. I was just like,
Whoa.
Fishy.
I think this might be fish. I think this might be a phishing email.
I actually thought the same because
Yeah.
I remember the first time you emailed me, immediate delete because I'm just like, there's no way this is legit. There's no way this is legit.
Get out
Maybe I did email you, and then I asked Joey, he's like, you know, I think this other anime tuber is not replying at all.
Because I was like, there's no way Kadokawa's emailing
Yeah, I
me.
was like, I
Yeah.
only know one Kadokawa, and it's like the anime company Kadokawa. No.
and I
And
remember
I used Kadokawa because Bookwalker is actually like a subsidiary.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
like
yeah.
Kadokawa.
Yeah.
Right,
it is
right.
100% Kadokawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no one knows at that time.
Yeah.
Or maybe.
because I'd never heard of Bookwalker. I obviously knew
Yeah.
Kadokawa, but I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what is this shady company
like,
that's
Kadokawa-
using?
Really.
Sorry.
What is this shady company that's using Kadokawa's name? I'm like, there's no way this
So
is legit.
I legitimately, like, I got the email because I was living in Australia still at the time, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, I was already
you
in
moved
Japan.
here. It was like 4 or 6 months.
Yeah. I was already in Japan, that's right. And I remember, like, I sent that email, like, I forwarded it to my mum and dad just to be like,
English,
does this look legit? Like, I'm really scared to reply
Why is it
to
in
this.
English?
Yeah, why is it in English? And why is, like, the name Maylene? Like, she doesn't sound Japanese at all.
Southeast Asian.
And I was like, well, you know, I'll give it a go. If it ends up being a fish, whatever.
Yeah.
And that was the best email I ever sent.
I asked you to come to the office too. And
That's
then,
right. Yeah.
And
And then when you gave me the address and I looked it up on Google Maps, I'm like, okay, this is legit.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's actually in one of the Kadokawa's
Yeah,
offices or
exactly.
whatever.
I think I heard. Was it true that like Kadokawa just didn't like they wanted to meet the YouTuber before they did anything
It's not
with
Kadokawa,
them?
it's just Japanese
Japanese
businesses
business,
in
yeah.
general, like
Yeah.
to
They-
know if they're a real person or just,
To
get
know if they're a real
Like
person.
just the idea of
to
just
judge if they're good people or
so
not.
like that if Joey wasn't in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Would there possibly have been no collaboration? Because like if Joey
I
didn't
mean,
come to
our
meet you guys
first
in
conversation was actually on Skype.
person- right,
Yeah.
right. But
'Cause
would
he
that
didn't
would
do
that have been
it.
good enough to secure a deal? Do you reckon?
Probably not.
Probably not, unless there's like a foreigner in the group. Like
I
at that
don't-
time, I was like the only foreigner,
Working.
probably.
Yeah,
I
I think
was the
so.
first foreigner in
Yeah,
there.
because I remember like when I went to the Bookwalker office as well. That was like probably the first time I ever went to like a physical meeting
Yeah.
in Japan. And since then, God, I've every time a Japanese company's like, we'd like to meet up with you to discuss
Like,
this thing. I'm
why?
like, do you know what email is? I don't want to leave.
I think without like, I mean, you guys starting it, I feel like they wouldn't have even considered YouTubers, right? I can almost
yeah.
feel like the Japanese companies
I think
talking
it took
to
me
us.
like 4 months to get no, not 4 months, maybe 2 months to get approval.
Which is actually incredibly fast compared to some of the other
For a
projects.
Japanese company, that's really
5
fast.
years and my number changing, my
Yeah.
email
Yeah.
changing.
I had to like do, I guess, a lot of like data. Oh my god, I'm gonna get caught. But I'd be like,
Did you cook the books, Maylene?
yeah,
Is that it?
maybe it's like the
What?
inflow.
Maybe?
I
from
crunched the
YouTube.
numbers.
I did. I made graphs. I was like, the inflow from YouTube is like the best for, I don't know, reaching the hearts of teenagers.
Reaching the oh
something.
God.
Yeah, so I still probably have that slide, and I was like,
Let's
YouTubers are
quantify
this.
how well YouTubers can reach their viewers'
Yeah.
hearts.